Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Capella, high post. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And he makes that one.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now, here is Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the three. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Going inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Lopez over to help. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 6 points.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Now, here's Collins. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now Collins. After Clint Capella's three-pointer that didn't go. Goes back up. Lopez with the block.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Milwaukee ball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
First timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Make some noise for T-shirt time.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Atlanta ball.
Young left side. Poked away. Lopez with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Holiday. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. It's to Holiday. Left side Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez with the ball. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And here is Hunter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
That's his first
Milwaukee
foul.
making a switch here.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And they take the lead.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Capella. Here's Hunter. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. Second team
Free
foul.
throw good, Bogdanovich. The Bucks making a switch here. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Atlanta leading by 4. Young outside. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. From past the arc. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, then that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Ibaka slams it in.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
To the inside. Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Giannis drives in. Collins with some nice D. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better.
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, that Drew Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Inside, down low. Young in the corner. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 8. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And the
foul.
Hawks making a change here.
Team foul.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Make some noise.
Young is double. Inside. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu's shot is good. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Defensive foul.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Free throw no good for Giannis. The Hawks leading by 8. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here is Holiday, and he comes up with the deuce. Holiday's got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
He just powered that ball. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Antetokounmpo screws it in.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Here's Okongwu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits both from the stripe. Bucks trail by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Pass to Okongwu. And he's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
He's off on the second. That'll do it for the first half. It's Atlanta up 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Bucks trail.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the 3 and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
Assist goes to
Fella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
To the inside. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Giannis. Stolen by Collins. Young outside. Here's Hunter. Now here's Capella. Lopez covering. Back to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
Atlanta
foul.
calls timeout.
First team foul. The Hawks call timeout.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Holiday, here we go. Releases from the wing and drills it. Holiday's got 6.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bucks ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Second team foul.
2 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Hunter with it. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to
third.
Capella.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Outside Holiday. Buries it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Young outside. Pass to Collins. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Pass to Holiday. Middleton for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Releases from 15. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive...
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 14. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Young from outside sinks the three-pointer.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
To the paint. Back to Allen. Launches it. And shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Offensive rebound.
Kevin Herter.
The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Allen outside. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Hunter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Milwaukee foul.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach?